It was December 22nd in Royal Woods, and all the Louds were invited to a skating party that was being held at Royal Woods skating rink. The Loud sisters, including Lincoln, were skating there at the skating rink. Even the parents joined in on the fun. Lori wasn't sure if she wanted to skate. However, Bobby, who was there, was with his family as he saw her. "Hey, babe," Bobby said, catching Lori's attention. "Oh, hey there, Boo Boo Bear. Are you out skating here too?" Lori asked. "That I am. Why aren't you skating with the family?" Bobby replied, questioning her. "Don't you know how to skate?" "Well, Lori tried to come up with an excuse, but she unfortunately couldn't come up with one, so the real truth had to come out, even when she hated to see Bobby upset. "To tell you the truth, I literally forgot how to skate on ice." "Why weren't you trying to hide it, Lori?" "I wasn't going to make fun of you for that. I was thinking we could both, skate together," Bobby suggested. "Why don't you skate while I'm here, and if you fall, I'll catch you." "Okay, Bobby," Lori said, as she skated for a few steps, but then she fell down, so Bobby caught her. "You're okay, babe. I got you," Bobby reassured Lori. "Try and keep your feet at balance with your body, and then you will not fall." "Alrighty," Lori replied, as she skated with Bobby to support her. And if Lori eventually remembered how to skate, "This isn't so bad. I know it's been a long time since I skated. I think it's been a few years since I last skated. Thanks, Boo Boo Bear." As Lori said that, Bobby got an idea. "Why not we both skate together on ice? It'll be fun," Bobby said, as the song Feliz Navidad began to start playing on the radio speakers of the ice rink. Bobby even picked Lori up to spin her while skating, and this surprised Lori that Bobby was strong enough to do that for her. Once the song was over, Lori smiled at Bobby as she hugged him while on the ice. Bobby even invited Lori to skate with his family, to which the Louds never had an issue with, as they were on the ice rink as well. However, on the other side of the large rink, where Lynn Jr., along with Lana, Lisa, Lola, Luna, Lucy, Lincoln, Lenny, and Luann, were near free barrels. Lynn Jr. had set them up there, as she was going to teach her siblings how to jump over the barrels. "Alrighty, free barrels will do to start," Lynn Jr. stated. "This is called barrel jumping. It's a lot of fun." "Are you sure it's safe?" Lincoln asked, unsure if barrel jumping was a good idea or not. "Trust me, Lincoln, it'll be safe. I'll go first to show you," Lynn Jr. answered as she got herself some distance to skate, just fast enough to jump over the barrels. "If you get a serious injury, that is on you, Lynn Jr., Lisa commented. "She's more of a daredevil than Luann," Lucy added. Lynn Jr. skated fast towards the barrels, having her go for a great jump over them. The Loud sisters and Lincoln were surprised. However, Lori was too busy with Bobby with his family. As for Lily, Lynn Sr. and Rita, they took Lily to skate where the younger kids were, just to be on the safe side, since the Louds can be kind of rough with each other, and they didn't want to risk Lily getting hurt, while the older Louds did some crazy stunts. "That jump was awesome, dude," Luna said to Lynn Jr. "Thanks to my hockey coach. I learned a thing or two when it comes to ice skating," Lynn Jr. answered. "So, who's next?" "I'll go," Lenny offered. However, instead of jumping over the barrels, Lenny just counted them as she ran around them, making Lynn Jr. scoff at this. "Chicken," Lynn Jr. commented. "I thought we were counting them," Lenny said, as Lucy jumped over the barrels. Lana, along with Lola and Lisa, only did one barrel, just since they weren't big enough to do 3 barrels at the same time. Luann went over the barrels next, only to fall on her butt when she landed. It was due to the fact of the way she landed. "Nice one, dude," Luna commented. It was Lincoln's turn to jump. "Me next, girls," Lincoln said, as he skated to pick up the pace, and once he got closer to the barrels, he did the jump. "Awesome, Lincoln. That jump was awesome," Lynn Jr. stated, as it was soon Luna's turn to do the jump. "Me next, dudes," Luna said, as she skated far away, so she had room to make the skate faster. "Don't go too fast," Lenny warned Luna. Luna, however, decided to go fast, so she started to jump over them. However, when she jumped too early, it resulted in Luna crashing the barrels under her weight when she crash landed. "Luna, are you okay?" Luann asked, seeing the barrel's mess. "Those were barrels of fun!" Ha 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 ha! Luann laughed. "I'm alright, dudes. I think I jumped a bit too early," Luna replied as she got up, while Lana and Lisa cleaned up the broken barrels. "Maybe try not jumping too early, and don't go too fast," Lynn Jr. suggested. "That way you won't have a crash landing. Plus, we need to work on that." "We all have all winter to do it, so we could practice more," Lincoln said. Then Lynn Jr. got a large barrel. "I'll sit on the side of the barrel with Lana," Lynn Jr. said, as she sat on one side of the barrel while Lana sat on the other side. "Aren't you sure this is a safe idea?" Lenny asked. "Relax, Lenny. I do this all the time," Lynn Jr. answered as her sisters and Lincoln pushed her and Lana on the barrel. However, Lola did not think this idea was safe in her eyes. "This is going to be fun. Hold on," Luna said. "I don't think this is a good idea," Lola began, not liking where Lynn Jr.'s barrel sitting on the side of it. "Be careful." As Lola followed her sisters and Lincoln, she saw her twin sister Lana was sitting on the other side of the barrel with Lynn Jr. "Lana, you and Lynn are going to get hurt sitting on the side of the barrel," Lola stated. However, Lynn and Lana both ignored her. At the same time, it could be said for Lincoln and the rest of the siblings. "Lana, don't sit on the side of the barrel. Just because Lynn Jr. is doing it, it doesn't mean you have to." "It's fine, Lola. Don't be such a baby," Lynn said. "Lana, don't sit on the side of the barrel. You and Lynn are going to get hurt," Lola persuaded, but it didn't work. "Now, let her go," Lynn shouted. As the sisters and Lincoln let go of the barrel, with Lynn and Lana on the side of the barrel. However, Lola didn't turn quick enough, so she skated towards the side of the rink where the snow was. She crash landed on the snowbank, while Lynn and Lana stopped the barrels themselves. "That was a great prank," Lana commented when she and Lynn Jr. both stepped out of the barrel they sat in. They had their legs inside the barrel. However, they pranked Lola by having her feet out just to make it look like they were sitting on the side of the barrel. Thanks to Luann for that, since she made fake legs of ours. We got Lola good. Lynn laughed as Lana did the same. They turned to look at Lola, who fell in the snowbank. "You alright, Lols?" Lana asked. "I'm alright, but why did you prank me with fake legs?" Lola replied, not very happy by Lynn and Lana's prank. "It was just a joke, Lola. We had fake legs on the inside of the barrel. We rode the inside just to prank ya," Lynn Jr. explained. "Yeah, so stop taking stuff to offense," Lana added. Some of the Louds were skating, and it was almost time for them to head home. Since it was going to start to get dark again soon, Lincoln and Clyde were both going to sled down a large hill together. They were going to race down to the edge of the hill, just because they're best friends. They like to do stuff together. "Race you down, buddy," Clyde exclaimed. "You're on," Lincoln exclaimed as well, as he and Clyde both slid down the hill together. However, while they were sledding down the hill, Lincoln was going faster than Clyde as he was on his side, and as soon as there was a ramp going up close to the ground that would send him flying on the air on the sled, Lincoln screamed as he went fast down the hill. He also had to hold on tight when his sled went up the ramp. This sent Lincoln flying with his sled, screaming as he went over the ice rink, before crashing into a large snowbank. Luann, along with Lori and Luna, were getting their skates off when they saw him crash landed. Clyde landed safely as he approached the snowbank. Luann, Lori, and Luna approached the snowbank just to see if Lincoln was okay. As they stood by the snowbank, Lincoln popped his head out from the snowbank and shook off his face. "Are you okay?" Clyde asked. "I'm okay. I gotta say this was so much fun. Let's go back and do it again." Lincoln cheered as he got out of the snowbank. "Mom and Dad says it's time to go. Maybe we could come back here another day," Lori said. "We're glad you're alright, dude. That was a large hill you went down very fast," Luna added. "You sure flew almost to the moon. Get it?" Luann cackled at her pun. I sure had fun. What about you? Lincoln asked. I sure had fun, buddy. Want to come back here again tomorrow? Clyde replied with a question. Sure, my mom and dad won't mind. Plus, I finished my Christmas shopping already, Lincoln answered. Sweet, I'll see you tomorrow, buddy, Clyde said as he left the skating rink park with his dads. Lincoln also left with his sisters and his parents. Did you kids have fun ice skating? Rita asked her kids as she and Lynn Sr. got Vanzilla open so they can all get inside. We sure had fun. I got to slide down the hill, Lincoln answered. It was so much fun, Lynn Jr. added. Glad you kids had fun. So Lincoln and I talked with Clyde about coming here tomorrow with him, Lynn Sr. began, making Lincoln turn his attention to his father. Yeah, is that right? Lincoln asked. Sure, son. I don't see why not, Lynn Sr. answered. Back at the Loud House, it was a half an hour after everyone got home from the skating party. Once the Louds got settled at home, Lynn Sr. and Rita went back out about 15 minutes later to get groceries, including Christmas dinner. While the Loud kids were doing their own thing, Luna was in the shower when she was thinking of what to get for her sister Luann as a last-minute Christmas gift. She had gotten everyone else done, and the other Loud sisters had their gifts all done for her family. However, Luna wanted to give something special to Luann. I need something for Christmas for Luann. It's gotta be special, Luna replied as she finished her shower. Just as she wrapped herself in a purple robe, she then slipped on a rubber ducky that was on the floor. Thankfully, Luna caught herself with the help of the sink. However, she got up and saw the rubber ducky. Lily's rubber ducky. She must be missing this, Luna said as she put Lily's bath toy away, and then an idea came to her mind. Hey, that's it! Luna exclaimed when she knew exactly what to get Luann. I'll go get Luann a custom-made rubber ducky as herself. That gift will be so swell. Luna knew the gift for Luann was going to be. While Luna was finishing up in the bathroom, Luann was cracking up some jokes with Mr. Coconuts when she found Luna's guitar pick. It's one of Luna's guitar picks. She will be very upset if she lost it, Luann commented as she picked up Luna's green guitar pick. Well, Luann, and she could use a place to put them in. That way she won't lose them, Mr. Coconut stated. That's it, Mr. C, Luann exclaimed as her dummy gave her an idea for a Christmas present for Luna. I can get a special box for Luna's guitar picks. That way she'll know where they all are and she won't lose them all. Where can we get this special box, doll? Mr. Coconuts asked. The mall. I'll go with Lenny whenever she is going to the mall again, Luann answered as she headed for Lenny and Lori's room just to ask Lenny if she could go to the mall with her. Back downstairs, Lynn Jr. along with Lucy and Lori were all watching a Christmas special on TV with the rest of the younger siblings. They all had a question in their minds. Who will get to stay up to see Santa? I want to stay up to see Santa. I want to ask him for a bunch of things, Lynn stated. I don't see that being a wise idea, Lynn. You would get tired and not get any presents, Lucy answered. Lucy's right. Santa's not coming here if you're all awake, Lori asked. Lori, can I get a ride to get to the rubber ducky factory? Luna asked. Sure, Luna. Why? Lori questioned. I want to get something there, Luna answered, not wanting to give away that it was a present for Luann. All right, let me get the keys and we'll take my car, Lori stated as she headed upstairs to see Lenny. Lenny, I'm taking Luna to the rubber ducky factory. You are in charge until I'm back. Okay, Lori, Lenny replied as Lori headed out with Luna just to get a gift for Luann. Luann and Lenny had took their own car to drive to the mall with Luann just to get Luna a gift. The next few days went by as it was December 24th, to which it was Christmas Eve. All the Louds had their presents for each other wrapped up under the tree. They were waiting for Santa Claus to come at night. Lynn Sr. got the stuff for Christmas Day dinner, while Rita had given everyone else their present to open on Christmas Eve, to which they were all pajamas, is how they got for the day before Christmas Day. It's starting to snow outside, Lana said, looking out the window. You're right, Lana. I hope Santa's on his way now. Lola added. I'm sure he is, which means you all have to be in bed before he shows up, Rita stated. Okay, I want to open my presents now, tomorrow, Lynn Jr. said, as she, along with the Loud kids, were heading for bed. Lori was texting Bobby Merry Christmas before heading to bed herself. After the Loud children went to bed, Rita and Lynn Sr. got ready for bed themselves. Once they all had put the presents they wrapped for their kids under the tree, they headed for the bedroom to sleep. While the Loud children were sleeping, Lori, however, couldn't sleep. She wanted to be up to see Santa Claus coming down the chimney in their house. So she quietly left the bedroom of hers and Lenny's room where they both slept. Once she got her coat on and boots, along with some warm pants, she headed outside in the snow front of the Loud house, wearing her earmuffs with her. I wonder when Santa will come, Lori asked herself as she wandered around through the front yard. The snow was still falling onto the ground as Lori sat down on a snow chair that Luann had made on December 23rd, to which it wasn't as comfortable as it was, but it was better than standing. I can see Santa Claus come. I'm going to be seeing him going down the chimney, Lori said as she sat down in the cold. However, she was falling asleep due to her eyes getting heavier, and she was trying to keep them open. However, around midnight, Luann got up to use the bathroom when she saw that Lori was missing. Luann wasn't sure where Lori went, so she looked all around the Loud house. She had to make sure not to be very loud, so the other Loud siblings didn't hear her sound. But she couldn't find Lori. Where is Lori? She has to be here somewhere, Luann said to herself as she got dressed in her winter jacket and warm sweatpants. As she headed outside to search for Lori. After searching for Lori in the snowfall, Luann couldn't find her, as she was starting to get worried for her older sister's safety. She headed for her in Luna's room and gently woke her roommate up. Luann, what is it now? Luna groggily woke up. You know Santa isn't coming if we're awake. I know, Luna, but Lori's gone, Luann said, making sure not to shout so she didn't wake up the parents or any of her siblings. She isn't in her room? Luna questioned, to which Luann replied, shaking her head. I looked there while I was using the bathroom, and you want to quietly check the house while I check out the backyard? Luann questioned, as Luna nodded, getting out of bed to help Luann look for Lori. While Luann and Luna were both looking for Lori was asleep on the snow chair in the front yard. While sleeping, there were the sounds of sleigh bells coming from the sky, and as soon as they got closer, it landed on the roof top of the Loud house. It was Santa Claus and his reindeer. Luna and Luann both had to hide and be quiet so Santa wouldn't notice them. They stayed hidden for a few minutes after Santa left the Loud family gifts under the tree. When he went up to his chimney, got in his sleigh, and then he and his reindeer took off. Lori all of a sudden woke up, feeling as if someone or something had woken her up. She looked around to see more snow covering the roads, sidewalk, and even all on the already fallen snow. This is literally odd. I could have sworn I heard something, but I don't see anyone here. Not even footprints in the snow. Lori looked around to see that she was blanketed in the fresh fallen snow. Brrr! I must have slept in the cold. I'm surprised I didn't get sick or catch a cold from this, Lori added, dusting the fallen snow off of her before shivering as she stood up from the chair. She was lucky to have worn her boots, warm pants, and a coat along with her earmuffs and mittens. When she stood up, she looked at the Loud house, and as the living room light was on, so there was a chance that Santa was already at the Loud house, and had most likely taken off while I was asleep. I better get inside and warm up. I wonder if any of my sisters or Lincoln saw him. Lori wondered as she headed up the front steps towards the house. She then opened up the door to see Luann and Luna taking off their winter clothes outside. Lori, we're glad you're safe, Luann exclaimed, while making sure not to be so loud, just so their parents nor their siblings were woken up by her yelling. What were you doing outside, dude? Luna asked. You had me and Luann worried. We weren't sure where you were. I was wanting to see Santa Claus, so I stepped outside and sat on that snow chair outside. Only I must have fallen asleep. Did you girls see him? Lori asked. When Santa was here, Luann and I stayed hidden for a while, but we didn't see him putting presents under the tree. But at least we did see him, but he didn't see us, Luna answered. Lori, along with Luna and Luann, headed for the living room, seeing a lot of presents under the Christmas tree, as well as their stockings full of presents. I wonder how we managed to do all that, Lori asked. I wondered that myself, but Santa is very magical, Luann chuckled. Whatever Santa has up his sleeves, it sure worked, Luna added. I'm getting tired, girls, so let's head upstairs and we'll tell our siblings that you and Luann both saw Santa, Lori answered. Sounds good. Let's head to bed now, Luann added. As soon as Luna, Luann, and Lori headed back upstairs, they all went to bed and fell asleep for the remainder of the night. The next morning was Christmas Day, and all the Loud family members opened their presents and even had a Christmas dinner. Luna, along with Luann, told their siblings that they both saw Santa. However, they did tell them that Lori did try to stay awake to see Santa, but only for her to have fallen asleep. The Louds had a great Christmas with their presents and had a great dinner. Christmas at this time of year were the best ones they ever had.